simple life, no American Idol, but I get by. Wish I could tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, film antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on the planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh, the last comic standing. Make it the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. A look at Cleveland's starting group. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. On defense, Golden State. It's stolen by Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's short off the rim.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And that one's good. Irving's got the first 3 points tonight for the Cavs.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Curry passes to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
LeBron against Thompson. LeBron outside. 4 on the clock. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The drive by LeBron. Curry against Irving. And the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. That one is no good.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Picked by Mozgov. James kicks to Mozgov. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Dishes to LeBron. Feeds it to Love. 14 feet away. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Warriors leading. Down low. Knocked loose. Here's Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Love. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. LeBron against Thompson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. Warriors leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great for them offensively.
That's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
LeBron kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Thompson, left side. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson against Irving. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got 7.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Green up on top. He's guarded by Love. Green dishes to Bogut. And Curry, here we go, off on the layup.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And a wide open look for James. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here is Livingston, covered by Irving. There's a screen. Here's Spates. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Irving drives in, and it would have counted had it. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a play.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Barbosa. Ezeli is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And Shumpert kicks to Jefferson. The screen from Thompson. It's Jefferson with the drive. At the elbow, Varejao. Just 3 to shoot. The 15-footer, and he knocks down the jumper. Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Varejao setting the pick for Jefferson to the left side wing. Pass to Williams. Outside jumper. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson in the post. He's against Ezeli. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, Shumpert deflects the pass, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, his game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Warriors leading by 7. Thompson outside. Screen by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Clock at 2. To halt the run. Cleveland gets it back. LeBron against Thompson. Now here's LeBron. He's tightly guarded. Fade away. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and the rejection by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he lobs it up toward the rim. James misses.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Barnes. He has 7. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From deep LeBron. But they get it back. Mozgov passes to LeBron. That's good. James has got 4 this quarter. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Inside. Thompson misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. Shot and game clock separated by 5, and that is good.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Curry against Irving. The shot. Jump shot is good. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And we finished 1 half.
Kevin, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq?
They did.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 11 points and 6 assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Mozgov in at the center. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Barnes. And it falls over the rim and in. Barnes has got 11 points.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Here's James. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He's got 6.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Warriors leading by 14. Curry kicks to Green. Green with a screen on Smith. Passes it to Bogut. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Stolen by Thompson. Knocked loose. The drive by James. And on the way from Irving for three. It's rebounded by Curry.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And that... And it's the Warriors to start out. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Irving at the point. Curry. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Irving with it. James up top. Little turnaround. It's rebounded by Golden State. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans. But you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right. And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Now, here's Irving. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state, and no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Thompson against Smith. Bogut drives in. That is good. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 6-point game. LeBron, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Curry kicks to Green. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Love with the screen on Curry. And it's Love, top of the key, 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Mozgov with the bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Curry attacking. Thompson against Smith. Thompson right side. Releases. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They now take the lead. James has got 5.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Here's Bogut, and he makes good on the layup.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Irving. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. Here's Love. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got his second bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. There's a good screen. Here's Spates. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
For Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timbers.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Iguodala against LeBron. Fades away. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Good. Yes. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Livingston. He's covered by Irving. Dishes it to Spates. Pass to Livingston. With a floater, and the layup is up and in. Livingston's got 5 points so far.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James was a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Iguodala out there with Livingston, and it's Spates in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Curry attacking out to Thompson. Puts it up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Great positioning on the putback. And that's now 6 points for Bogut.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and the shot is good.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Thompson outside. Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Outside Williams. Five to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Jefferson. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 6. Curry passes to Barnes. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeBron tries.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting. Goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. It's Thompson off the drive. Nobody near Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Bogut. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Bazili's checked in for Golden State. Here's James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Curry dishes to Thompson. From the arc. The shot by Curry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
LeBron kicks to Love. .131 left to play here in the second quarter. In the corner, Irving with it. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Shoots from the right block, and that's good off the glass that time. Ezeli's got his first 2 points.
Very well done that time. Found the best look possible. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
They set the pick. And Curry, here we go. And another basket for Golden State.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Irving. Feeds it to Spates. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in here.
The clock runs out, and we're heading.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they managed to push out ahead. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Well, Cleveland shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
LeBron drives in. Love with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Curry passes to Green. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to James. Lots of room. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The dish to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Curry. And stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Curry. Irving dishes to Love. Goes up on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Warriors leading by 6. Barnes passes to Curry. Money from the wing. Curry's got 6.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Irving kicks to Love. Smith wide open. He fires. Head ball. Great assist by Love. Smith's got 5 points so far.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Irving against Curry. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Off target with the jump hook. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. Screen by Bogut. Curry dishes to Green. Out to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Shot from free throw range. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Curry passes to Bogut. Goes back up. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Mozgov a screen on Curry. Irving drives in. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. Passes to Iguodala. Good assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Tries from 16. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Love from the arc. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
LeBron with the block. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barbosa with the steal. Here's Curry. Misses from short range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
From deep, James. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Inside. And Green with the basket on the assist by Barbosa. Green's got his first bucket in this one. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here is Livingston. Iguodala, the 3, with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston and Thompson are the guards, and it's Spates in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. Spates with a screen on Smith. Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. And here is Irving. From deep three-point range,